Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another video. It's your boy SAE. Big up on yourself and thank you all for tuning into this one. So coming up in today's video, guys, and as you see in the title and the description, we're here to zoom in on Keiron Pollard. You understand? He was basically in an interview, guys. As we know, he's in India now, coaching the Mumbai Indians, and he was in the interview where he basically asked some question about the T20 World Cup and about the West Indies and about his role in the England team, and he was basically saying, yo, cricket is a business, guys. Anywhere the money go, that's where I go. You understand? If we can draw back our memory back to when 2010, that's when he decided, all right, freelancer is the way to go because he found his niche, or should I say, his potential there, and he decided that he's not going to be tied down to West Indies. But now, guys, he's saying that he would love to add another feather to his hat or his head. You know, put that way there. The T20 World Cup as a coach, and he will continue. I would love to continue work with the England team. You understand? I think the England have a series against Pakistan in May here. All right, guys, and he's hoping that he might be a part of the squad to really go down to Pakistan. And people just basically ask the question if who would he like to be in the final. That's where we quick thinking come, guys, and it was like England and anybody at the Oval in Barbados. But people may say too much. We're gonna let you hear everything that the man said. But before we do so, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget, we're on our way to 20,000 subscribers. So I really appreciate it, man. If you could just hit that subscribe button. Alright, so without further ado, let's dive right into it. Cricket is a business, says England's new T20 coach, Keiron Pollard. Viewers and subscribers, as we all know, Pollard has recently been named, I think, temporary T20 coach for the England T20 side for this year's T20 World Cup in the Caribbean, right, people? As you know, Keiron Pollard is a T20 World Cup winner with the West Indies, and as recently as 2022, now wearing England training jersey. Instead, Pollard himself would not agree. Cricket is a business. He explains, you have a job to do and you just try to do it to the best of your ability. Such thinking underpin Pollard's extraordinary and ongoing, though he has retired from the Indian Premier League and international cricket T20 career. Pollard has played more T20 games than anyone in history, 660 including 110 for West Indies. He has the second most sixes and scored the third most runs. He has won 5 IPL titles and the T20 World Cup and absorbed 18 titles all told. Almost as importantly, Pollard was one of the first major cricketers to reject a national central contract in 2010. He recognized that his talent could command more as a freelance T20 player. The T20 World Cup is one that Pollard helped to shape. You understand, people? So in the game being played in this season's Indian Premier League, teams are scoring faster than ever before. Batsmen continue to really dominate people. What is considered possible, especially in the closest stage of an inning. So he's basically saying that what we normally precise as that a good score, they are way past that now, people. We are way past that. We soon, matter of fact, teams soon start score 300. You understand, with ease. Because a couple years ago we couldn't score 250 good, but look at now we are on 280. You see them in the IPL scoring 280. So is the game being played? Matter of fact, I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna read. I'm gonna just continue another part of the article because I already know that's what I'm going to say. So I'm gonna continue. Here Pollard stands as one of the T20 seminal figures. 15 years ago, age 22, Pollard played an innings that changed both his life and the format, with Trinidad and Tobago needing 51 from 24 balls against New South Wales in the Champions League in Hyderabad. Pollard's smooth 47 from his next 11 deliveries. Trinidad waltzed to victory. Pollard soon won his first IPL contract worth 750,000 US. He had created the template for the finisher with the power that he generates from his 6 feet 5 frame. While Pollard bowls canny medium pace and was one of the pioneers of boundary catching, his career was built upon his thunderous hitting. In T20 people, he faces an average of only 13 balls a match. What he does with them makes him one of T20's greatest ever players. We all know that, guys, and they went as far as to say Josh Butler was among the first to be influenced by Pollard. In 2010, Pollard joined Somerset as overseas player. Butler was 19 and playing his first season of T20 Blast. During Pollard's 2 seasons at Somerset, the pair forged spectacular alliance in the 2010 semi-final. They added 75 in 6.1 overs. In the 2011 quarter-final, 66 in 4.2 overs. While Pollard's contracted involvement is exclusive for the T20 World Cup IPL commitments depending, he could join the squad for the Pakistan series from May 22. He hopes to work with England again. So Pollard, as we know, people, he's only been appointed for the T20 World Cup in the England. As I say, it's temporary, it's not permanent, it's temporary assignment for Keiron Pollard to be a part of the England setup. You understand? And we know, people, the reason why Pollard was named, people, or the reason why they contacted Pollard was based on the fact that we are coming to the Caribbean. I understand, and they need somebody who knows the Caribbean best. And Pollard is a perfect example. And England was struggling at one point, people. And if you can get a guy like Pollard to come in, guys, and really, help out things, that would be best. As we say, Pollard said it's business, but let's get down to the meat and gritty part. Understand? If it goes well, that will be a feather in the cap. Hopefully, they will see the need for someone of my experience to be with the England team. My job, as always, done playing. My job, as I've always done playing cricket, is to focus on what I need to do in the present. Whatever happens in the future, good or bad, you take it on the chin. You enjoy it and you continue moving on. Come June 28, Pollard hopes that his journey will take him to Kensington Oval for the T20 World Cup final, the second of his career, to go with the one he won with West Indies in 2012. He remains a supporter of West Indies and passionate about the game in the region. Yet asked whether his ideal final would be England against West Indies, Pollard laughed. Then the businessman in him speaks. The dream final would be England versus anybody. That's wonderful. That's the businessman. And that's the people. You have to basically know how to talk and interviews. You understand? And Pollard, mine were quick, because if he had said that people how people think. But Pollard basically said England versus anybody, because that's the team he's coaching. And anybody will say that, even though your heart is not there, but because you're coaching that team, you have to back it. You understand? But while Pollard contracted involved in exclusive for the T20 World Cup IPL commits, depending, he could join the squad for the Pakistan 2022. He hopes to work with England again. Oh boy. I know, guys. Did I read over just that took a while? As a matter of fact, guys, the article done, so we're not going really based on it. But what's your take on that? As we call it to Keiron Pollard saying it's a business. We all know cricket is a business, and he refused to say that West Indies he want in the final. But leave your thoughts down below, all right?